today is the day that we're gonna put the gas tank under the car. So at the moment my dad is making this system so that we never need to open the floor to actually tie up the gas tank again, because what's gonna happen under this will be this system. So we're gonna put this from the top on the screws. I don't think you call them screws, but I don't know the English word for it. And then on the end you need to tie it up with these ones. But if you don't want to open your floor the whole time, you want them to be secured. So that's why we're making this at the moment. This system will make sure that the bolts, that's what it's called, the bolts will not move anywhere. So we're making that for all of them. And then it's time to put the gas tank under the car. I think it's only a matter of time and then I'm going to take off the tulips. So we need to enjoy it. So look at how nice they are. And look how nice this fan is. So what I'm gonna do now is for the gas connections. We first wanted to put the gas connection outside of the van, like this one. I have one of these things, but then for the gas. But yeah, we decided it's not a good idea because we don't want to make a hole here because it's more round, so it feels like it's not going to be closed. And yeah, I don't like the idea of not having it as neat as this one is. As you can see, because our heating system for hot water and for hot air in the van is a Truma 4A, and this means that it will run on electricity and gas. So if we are plugged in somewhere, we would just run it on electricity, but if we are off grid, we will use the gas tank. So that's why we have 44 liters, and also our oven and stove are on gas. So if you want pizzas when we're off grid, we need to have some. gas with us. Explain you and show you everything about how we did the setup, because I'm quite nervous about having a gas bomb on our van. So that's why we did some extra measures to be sure everything is going to be fine. Let's start with choosing the location of the gas tank. As you can see, we are all the way in the back of the van. It's located in front of the spare tire, and I found this spot, and it was actually the only spot that I could think of it could hang properly and safely. But every van is different, so definitely go look under your van, measure everything. And this is a 44 liter, but there is also like 50 liters and 52 and all these strange different sizes. And so just measure and check out what you think is the safest spot to hang up your tank, and just find the right tank that will fit there. We think 44 liter will be enough for our needs, but we will just really experience that when we are living in the van. I talked to a few people and they had smaller tanks and they said they were fine. So yeah, I'm sure that we will have enough to take some hot showers and enjoy some hot air in the van when we are like in -5. So as you can see here, we will fill up the gas. So it's one of those connections that you can just fill up at a gas station, so it's super chill. It's an LPG tank as well, so it can handle that. So as you can see, it's a nice thick tube. So it's connected to the filling connection of the tank, and then here, this is the tube running out of the gas tank. But you can see there's like a strange setup going on here. And this is a safety stop. So when I bought the whole gas setup, the guy told me that you need this, that you cannot go without this setup, that they will not approve your van. But that's not true. You don't need this setup, but it is a safety stop, so it is always good to have. I feel really happy about it that we have it, because I can just stop the gas from running into the tubes into the van at night if we don't need the heating from the Truma. So that will just make me feel more comfortable when I go to sleep, because I'm a little bit nervous about this whole gas thing. But I'm happy we got it. So what it exactly does is there's two there's a wire running here into the van. It's going all the way to the front. We'll go into the van, and there is gonna be a button that we can just switch on and off this tank. So we are now at the sliding door, and under the sliding door you will find this little gas setup. As you can see, there's also the electricity wire running here into the van, connected to the electricity setup. So the copper pipe that is running from the tank all the way here is connected to this little setup that makes it possible to close one or both of our systems off. So this copper pipe is running to the stove and to the oven, and this copper pipe is running to the other side and going into the floor there where the Truma is. So if it is summer and you're not really using anything of the Truma, you can actually just close it off. Or if you want to work on it or do anything with it without running gas in your van, you can just switch one off. For our system, it's maybe not that needed because we have the emergency stop in the back at the gas tank, but you know, it needs to like separate somewhere. So to have this system is just a nice extra, and it's nice that we can reach it from under the sliding door, and it's just easy. So as you can see, the oven is connected here to a flexible pipe, so a thick orange pipe. We choose to have this switch on the outside because I'm nervous about the gas in the car and I don't want to have that much like breakups in between, so in the van. So I want it to be connected outside and then run directly to the oven and stove. So that's why we did this connection outside. Choose for this flexible tube because it's nicer with the setup of the oven and the stove. The Truma has copper running all the way through to this connection of the Truma. Here the tube is coming in, going up, going up, going up, and being connected to the oven slash stove. As you can see, this will be closed and you don't want to open it. That is why we have made this little window here that I still need to make a little door for. And if you ever need to get the oven out, we can just take this little door out and open it and let the oven out. Let it free. And here is the Truma. Oh, here's actually our oven, so then you have an idea why we need gas for that. And this is the connection to the Truma. It is like a nice spiral going on to take the tension off. And yeah, that's actually it. So that is actually our gas setup. It is really awesome to have that much gas in the car, so we will always be able to cook and to have warm water and have a warm van. And oh yeah, what I found really important, it's so important to have a gas detector in your van. It just makes you sleep at night a little bit better, because you know you're not gonna die from gas. This is going to be installed 1 meter above the ground, and this is a little extra sensor that you can place anywhere you want, and it is connected to the main sensor. So if this sensor is like somewhere where your gas supply is, it will directly like warn you. So it's nice to have this extra step and have 2 alarms actually in one. That's it. That is all we got. I think it's more than enough. We will see once we live in a van. We can check it out. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on anything of our van build and van life. Or watch one of the videos that pop up around me and enjoy. Bye!